Hi there guys, Golden Goblins versus China Resurgence LS. This was a random spin, massive war, crazy from both sides really. 3-star count was 36 to 32. These guys definitely brought it. Not sure where that guy's gone. It's one of these strange wars. If you look at the bottom, so GG was on the back foot from the start. They had their work cut out for them. There was something like a 7 to 11 eagle sort of advantage to China Resurgence in this war. They did attack well. Left a couple of 10s. They managed to 3-star pretty early on as well. Quite a time difference between the two clans in terms of attacks. I mean like world time. You got a fairly American / European based clan versus a China clan, so the war was pretty lopsided from time to time. I'm gonna run a few from this. We'll start at the top. There's some sexy attacks from both sides. This is Hamster with a Queen Walk / Bowler Lune. Only 11 Lunes. I think he's got a Hound in the CC. I've been given a few numbers and I skimmed through the attacks just to pick out some army comps that I liked more than anything. Try not to show too many minors, though they are good from time to time. So Queen's come in here 9 o'clock. Rage Spell is going to keep her alive. She stayed out of range of that Inferno Tower, and the wall breakers get her in towards this air defense. Minions up top just to make sure she doesn't waste any time, like deviating from the core, which is where he wants this to head, towards that second air defense and the sweeper. Not sure if he's going to get the eagle. It's definitely going to pull the CC. Double baby dragon minion Lune. So the baby dragons won't rage up until things die. He's on his 3rd rage spell, which means the eagle is going to kick into gear. And where the wall breakers have made a hole up top, the bowlers and king can come in, and they're going to head sort of straight in towards that air defense. Meet up with the queen, but they're also going to head towards the Inferno Tower. And the funnel has been set here. Eagle is still going, but now he can start the Lune portion of the base, the attack, sort of straight into that Inferno Tower. Another Hound from sort of 4 o'clock, with a couple Lunes behind that. The bowlers are going to do a lot of work here. First Hound is down, and he's still got another air defense to get through, so second Hound down. We've got a ton of Lunes. There is an air defense left. That's not going to matter. Couple Lunes left for that cannon, and the Inferno Tower is going to be one of the last things to fall, which is always dangerous, but he's got all sort of 11 Lunes still standing. The bowlers are just getting bored, hitting walls. Sexy. So China Resurgence, not sure if they're affiliated to anyone. There was talk of China Rush at the beginning, but we're not sure. We know that they were good. We will show Dukeys. This is a minor attack, but it's a pretty sexy minor attack. Does use most of the time. The Queen Walk's going to come in from sort of 2:30. Baby Dragon to funnel at 3. And the Queen Walk's going to incorporate the Warden. I've been trying to work on this myself now that my Warden's like 15. And it's amazing. It's like an extra rage spell. If you pop the ability, she heals back up. He also does a ton of damage. and that buffer certainly doesn't help. The only thing I run into from time to time in multi-raids is when I'm doing this, the healers come off the queen and onto the warden, and then it's trouble. So his bowler's in here, gonna take out the Inferno Tower. CC's been pulled. Bowler's under rage, just wrecked. And the king has made a big funnel up top. And now the miners come in. Heal spell. They're gonna run into some skellies, which is always a bit of a time problem. But they're gonna head straight into that Inferno, and it's one of the few sort of not quite nipple bases that we've seen, but there wasn't going to be like a ton of bombs around that Inferno Tower, which is nice. Queen's still doing work, Warden's at full health. No spells or ability left, so it is in the hands of the Clash Gods at this point. That bomb going to do some damage to some miners, but there's only a couple Archer Towers left. Expo. Queen's wrecked. And this is the only trouble with the minor attacks, is when he's got loads left and this attack's not in any danger, but nothing's really heading towards the defenses that are left. So the miners up top are going to get wrecked. The ones that the warden's following around should be fine. They're going to take out that Expo, and then that Archer Tower doesn't really have a chance. We'll call it cleanup. There was a good war before this that might come out before or after this video, I'm not sure, versus King Jeffrey. It was part of our non-potluck event, being that we're not allowed to be in the potluck, but it seemed to strike some nerve about us being in the potluck. So this is Cal, this is a bowler attack. Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10. This is a max 10 pretty much. I would guess the walls are the only thing left. Few archers down to take care of those pesky builders' huts. Queen's going to get broken in at sort of 4 o'clock. And head straight into the CC Expo. Going to get an air defense at a Wizzy Tower. Meanwhile, wall breakers down south, that's probably where the king is going to come in. He's got 7 loons sort of for the back end of this. Seems these CCs incorporated a lot of double baby dragon minion loons, which nearly took out his queen. It's a strange CC though. The baby dragon value, I think, goes when you put it in with other air troops. Doesn't make much sense to me, but these guys attack better than they defended. So CC of giants, bowlers in behind that, king, there's 2 jump spells down. I'd assume we're going to get a big rage spell in a second that's going to drag all that through a massive part of the base. So that's 1 Inferno down. Bowlers are into the core. Queen is headed towards that second Inferno Tower. She's taking the jump. Bowlers are going to target that anyway. He did need a freeze to keep his queen up. And there's no air defenses left standing. So he's just got loons targeting all these point defenses on the outside. He's just got to have enough bowlers stay up to take care of the trash now. Queen's being healed back up. It's fairly safe at this point. So many bowlers walked towards 9 there. Left the queen to do most of this attack on her own. Cal always does a lovely mixture of air and ground. Can pretty much put him in every war recap. That was 14, I think 16 was good. This is Winterburn. This may have been the attack of the war. So Queen's going to come sort of straight in from 12-ish. 30 hogs. There's one bowler in there. I have no idea what's in the CC because I haven't seen this. But I did look at the army comp and thought a 30 hog Town Hall 10 on Town Hall 10 has to be good. So Queen's going to clear a fair bit of trash up at 12 o'clock. She's not really going to get an air defense. She is going to need a rage. So wall breakers are going to take her in towards that sort of air defense at 11. Not sure how he's going to pull the CC. All these heavy structures are just time consuming more than anything. This base has about 3 double bomb spots that would be of any use. So you can see why hogs. It's a fairly straightforward base to plan on. So rage down, here comes the CC. It is baby dragons. It's 3 of them this time, and a Lune. Enemy queen is dead. King and bowler CC coming from outside. I think they are just for funneling purposes. They're obviously going to clear a few defenses and take out all the trash. And the queen's going to get around and head right into that second sort of Inferno Tower, the southern Inferno Tower. So at this point, Skelly's going to hold her up for a second, but she's going to take out that Inferno Tower. We're at 43%. The Town Hall is down. And now the hogs, if you look at the pathing of that first pack, it's going to go straight into the core. The other one's targeted on the outside defenses. There's a few spots for singles, but there's only probably 1 double bomb spot left that could be a danger to this pack of hogs. And he's got some for the backside. Hogs did split. So some on the Inferno Tower, some on that sort of southern structure. And I think the 2 singles and the double, everything was avoided. And his bowlers have done serious work on the outside of the base. 30 hogs. Got one more from this war. And then we'll call it a day. 18. Hawanuka. This is a bit of a standard sort of Valk hog. Queen walk. Some Town Hall 9 defenses left, but it's an 85k 10. He's got max heroes. You'd say you should steamroll this, but it's not a bad layout. This is almost like the Town Hall 9, the, what was it, PCB, but like a Town Hall 10 version of it. So Queen's been broken in straight into the CC. I'm amazed that the CC was in all of these bases. But it must work. They seem to be winning wars. These guys were beast attackers. So Queen's going to take care of that whole sort of 3 o'clock compartment. Minion is making the funnel. I don't know what's coming next. We should see the king join up with her at some point. Or he's going to come in from the other side altogether. I would expect a bowler CC once she sort of hits this camp and takes out that Tesla. We got the wall breakers in. Did bring a golem. Golems at Town Hall 10. I don't know if they're more or less effective than the giants now. Max giants, like the Town Hall 11 giants, are silly good. So the funnel's just been made. The jump spell is going to take the king and the golem sort of straight into that Inferno Tower. Valk's going to follow. Queen needs the ability. She's going to get the sort of southern Inferno Tower and the enemy queen. And at this point, the bowlers have been set down just to start on cleanup around the outside. Couple of hogs. This is probably what Supercell meant by they want raids done in stages and not just sort of spam miners or bowlers. He's used pretty much every war troop barring Lunes here. And the end result is a base just absolutely thrashed. Very strange double bomb spot. And we're on cleanup. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I might do some of the Town Hall 9 attacks from this war if I have time to record tomorrow and we don't see an update. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.